Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A man arrested last year with a dismembered body in a stolen vehicle was sentenced to between 18 to 45 years in prison Thursday. According to reports, Eric Holland also told the judge that, quote, there was a reason the killing happened.
I'm just so sorry. There was a reason, and I hope that you'll get closure today.
Holland was arrested in December 2021 after leading police on a chase in a stolen vehicle. Inside that vehicle, officers found the dismembered body of Richard Miller. Miller's daughter, Amanda Dawn Potter, gave a statement during the sentencing hearing, speaking quietly through her tears.
This is the most bizarre thing that's ever happened to my family, and I don't know how to make sense of it. My dad didn't deserve this.
For Holland's reason for the killing, log on to lvrj.com. And a Clark County judge awarded the owner of the defunct Badlands golf course nearly $48 million in a long-running legal dispute with the city of Las Vegas. The judge previously ruled the city had improperly taken 17 acres of land from developer Johan Lowy, who intended to build 435 luxury condominiums on the property. Cowboys and sports fans are flooding into Las Vegas this week, leading to ridiculously high hotel prices. Review-Journal Jen Ah has the surprising numbers and a list of major events.
What makes this so unusual is that experts say this is normally the slowest period of the year, the weekend after Thanksgiving. However, we're seeing a very different picture now. You can see workers at the Thomas & Mack Center prepping for NFR, the National Finals Rodeo, stomping into town. And Allegiant Stadium will host the Pac-12 Football Championship, the Raiders practicing for their upcoming game against the Chargers. So due to high demand from football fans and Cowboys and girls, here are some eyebrow-raising hotel prices for the upcoming weekend. The cheapest price we can find on the Strip was around $200 a night at Circus Circus, and the least expensive hotel room at MGM Resorts was around $500. Our transportation experts say expect some traffic backups as well around the resort corridor due to all these events.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, Wynn Resorts closed the sale of its hotel casino near Boston, giving the company a mountain of cash and a hefty rent payment. The Las Vegas-based company completed the sale of land and other real estate assets of Encore Boston Harbor for $1.7 billion in a cash to San Diego-based Realty Income Corporation. Wynn will continue to operate the resort under a lease with an initial annual rent of $100 million, with rent slated to rise over time. Now to your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Happy Friday, everyone. Mostly sunny skies with highs around 61 degrees is forecasted for today. Breezy conditions sticking around today after yesterday's wind advisory. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies with lows around 47 degrees. For the weekend, daytime highs will rise to the mid-60s all weekend with mostly sunny skies. On and off breezy conditions until Sunday. Evening lows ranging in the mid to upper 40s. Heading into the work week with cooler conditions.
7 at 7 NFR, sponsored by Virgin Hotels Las Vegas, with nightly live performances and viewing parties. The 2022 Wrangler National Finals Rodeo kicked off at the Thomas & Mack Center, and Pat Christensen told us why Las Vegas is such a perfect place to host the NFR.
Thomas & Mack didn't open completed. It didn't have pavement. It needed, and it didn't have the money. There was no money for the operation, no money to make the improvements. So the money generated from the NFR allowed put all that back into finishing the building. So I think that's what I'm most proud of.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. The Raiders lost to the Chargers in week 1 of the NFL season, but this time around, their identity has changed, says wide receiver Davante Adams ahead of the week 13 matchup.
I think we've come a long way. It's just about situational awareness more so than anything, and not penalizing ourselves, putting ourselves in, tougher down and distances. I feel like that's what we did this past game. That's why we, did the way or performed the way that we did on third downs. We just got to be more disciplined and continue doing what we're doing.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. A local nonprofit whose mission is to help homeless teens is getting some much-needed help this holiday season. The Rosenden Foundation celebrated its partnership with Project 150 by presenting the organization with a $25,000 donation. This donation will help them continue to provide resources to homeless teens in Southern Nevada. And ever think about eating blue-green algae? Well, according to health experts, spirulina is great for your health. A recent review in the journal Molecules says spirulina is high in protein and other essential nutrients. It also contains a host of compounds that help the body fight inflammation and boost the immune system. It's also FDA approved.
Sports brought to you by DNR House of Diamonds, luxury made affordable, located in downtown Summerlin. The Pittsburgh Penguins rallied back to defeat the Vegas Golden Knights on Thursday. The final score 4-3, with the Penguins staging their comeback with 2 scores in the final period. Jake Gunsel scored on a power play, followed by a goal close to 2 minutes later by Kasperi Kapanen. Captain Sidney Crosby said the team got the win for Chris Letang, their defenseman who had suffered the second stroke of his career earlier in the week. The Knights stay on the road to face Detroit on Saturday at 4 p.m. Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Raiders won their second consecutive overtime game last weekend at Seattle, outlasting the Seahawks 40-34 in a back-and-forth shootout. They return home Sunday as 1-point favorites at Circa Sports over the Chargers and a -118 on the money line. The total is 50.5. In other NFL games, the Eagles are 4.5-point home favorites over the Titans. The 49ers are 4-point home favorites over the Dolphins, and the visiting Chiefs are 2-point favorites over the Bengals.
In your entertainment news, Barry Manilow canceled his Thursday night Christmas show at Westgate's International Theater. The 79-year-old superstar went to a Las Vegas hospital to reset his regular heart rate. He was treated for atrial fibrillation, but his condition is not considered serious. And the North Las Vegas City Council hosted its annual tree lighting ceremony with local youth performances and a visit from Santa himself. The event was free and open to the public. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Happy Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.